Hello? Are we good? Do I have frames? Does my PC function? Are we real? Hello, hello. How real out of 10 do you guys feel right now? Unsure. Unsure. This would be a prime time for you guys to gaslight me and just tell me that nothing's working still. Anything? Anything? You missed the question. Okay, well, I mean, if you heard the question, then that works for me, I think. I just needed to know that the stream was back. But, I don't know. Yeah, it back. Okay. It back. It's one of those things of everybody's real vocal when things are broken. Everybody gets real quiet when stuff is fixed. Good job. Okay, I think we're good to play now. I'm gonna keep an eye on my frames. I think we're okay. Yeah, so what happened there then was a classic fucking case of Windows doing supposedly a generic security update. Something, it'll only take 2 minutes to restart. And then it just corrupted my GPU drivers again. As it does. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, but if the game wants to work, you can hear me and the snail exists. I think we're okay. I'm curious then if that's ultimately what happened for Kel playing the fish game, Umigari. Cause yeah, it was like the exact same error that I had. I don't know. Anyway, sorry, that was like, what, 20 minutes of our lives we're not getting back? Sorry for that. The duckies in your driveway. The duckies. Which way are we actually going? We're heading to Shu's house, but I don't actually know where Shu's house is. I mean, I guess it is this way, right? Okay, the game did just do like a stutter. I'm gonna be on edge now. Shu is in our buddy, not Shu is in like the footwear though. The wrong shoe. Okay, who's bad? Look, I'm warning you, I had to troubleshoot. I'll hit you with my broken thing. We are back green. It was Windows corrupted my drivers, it seems like. Who are you over there? Something's still not great, though, with my PC. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Ordinary wooden bat. I would play with this a lot, so I feel right at home. Because the game is casually stuttering. It didn't, like, reset. I don't think it did. Okay. It sucks, too, so the same reason that Windows corrupts my drivers now is also the same reason that I keep, like, delaying updating my GPU drivers in the first place, which is to say AI fucking vibe coding. So, like, I wait on one and the other corrupts the other, I rush on the other and then it corrupts the other. What do I do? How do I... how do I not have that happen? It's just all bad. There's a lot of friends up here. Yeah, I sure love AI and all of the wonders that that has brought. I don't really want to fight these. Do have the baseball bat. But yeah, if things start getting crunchy again, which they might. I don't quite know what I'm going to do. I guess we'll see. The other one jumped, didn't it? It did. I'm just gonna run, you know? I'm just gonna go, you know? I don't think we have to fight. I think we can treat this... They are giving me an awful lot of weapons, but I used an awful lot of weapons before, though. Now this is bad. That was something resembling a situation. There's a third one, even. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Is it fine? Is there items? It's bad to look for items while there's friends chasing me. Let's just go. This is where the other friend was. There's a note. There's a note. We can just read a note. Local doctor's note. Traditionally, the residents of this town have long relied on folk medicine for medical care. Even to this day, a number of the more elderly members of the community still turn to herbal remedies over modern medicine. Too many times do I get these older patients come to me only after exhausting the usefulness of their traditional remedies. I just wish they would come to me sooner before it's too late for them. Oh no. I was given the chance to discuss my concerns with one of the EYs, a family who have stood as the town's physicians for generations. Yeah, the wellness influencers. And to my pleasant surprise, they asked if I would give some talks to educate the elderly on modern medicine. I want to respect local traditions as best I can. Though, after all, folk medicine and modern medicine are just two sides of the same coin. I believe they can and should coexist with each other. Alright, that's cool. We are still actively being chased by friends. I cannot take divine water as we are filled with junk. I'm not going back to offer things to the shrine though, because I think we just have to go. Although I think the enemies might have de-aggroed. Real men drink Otori beer. So, I just want to say, by the way, like, I rounded this corner, spun the camera like that, and out of the corner of my eye, I was 2 seconds away from saying, "Is that Haruka?" This is not Yakuza. That's not right. But I just saw, like, you know, what I thought was an idol poster, not a beer advertisement, and I thought, like, wait a minute, huh? That's not right. I guess that's the bad way. Haruka, Shu, why are you just standing there like that? That maybe means there's something... That's the right way, and this is the other way. Why? Okay. I did jump. Which is not good. You suck so bad. Look, I'm just trying to loot. We can't even take any of this. It's bad. I just got stabbed for no reason. Go. This is all crunchy and meat-filled now. It's time to go. Hello, Shu. This way, but what's that way? Is there loot? I like that all of my inventory is full and I'm... Increases inventory capacity. Wow. It's almost like I was 2 seconds away from saying my inventory is full all the time. I'll be taking this then. That's awful considerate of you, John Silent Hill. Hello, cutscene. Cutscene is the only acceptable place where my FPS can drop, because it goes to 30 in these. Hate that. Why is my there's the guy. He almost looks like a friend until he opens his mouth. There's gonna be so many bad friends in the middle school, though. Hinako, don't look at those. Don't look at those. He's like right there. You wouldn't think... I was gonna say, you wouldn't think this is a game that has like an asylum demon, like kill it the first time you see it to get bonuses type thing, would you? But I mean, it revives itself, so like, that's not really how that works. I'm just gonna do... We're gonna follow the story to the letter, we're gonna get the bad ending, and then we're gonna move on with our lives, okay? That's what we're gonna do. That's how this goes. And if Windows wants to, you know, stop me from doing things by corrupting my drivers, it can do that, I guess, if it really wants to. It's the middle school that I attended. It was built when the town was financially well off during the dam construction, so the beautiful facilities are at odds with the rest of the dull buildings in town. I think I met Rinko during my first year there. I remember her surprise when she heard that I called Shu partner. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not fighting. Hello. Okay, something's chasing me from that direction. I'm just gonna go. This is none of my business. There's no items. We got the one extra inventory slot. There's a shrine. They wouldn't hit me near the shrine, would they? Something is extra wonky for the frame drops I'm getting today. Okay, well, we can enshrine stuff. We'll do these in the Divine Waters, I think. Yeah, we'll just do those. If it ever gets to the point that, like, it is noticeable or, like, real bad on stream, let me know. Again, I think I fixed it, but it's a big if. Since I'm, you know, genuinely not sure how Windows broke stuff to begin with. It got knocked over. It did get knocked over. Well, okay. I mean, it's technically the little truck that I like to drive around in EDF sometimes. So, like, maybe the EDF were here. Maybe I tried to run Doc over and flipped the truck. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Catch up with Rico. Okay. That's the wrong way. I'm just gonna check every wrong way for loot. Like, I have to. Just in case. There is a note. Farmer's story. Son, you better read this and get it through your thick head. Let me take you back to something that happened during the war. One day, some high and mighty military police from out of town got pissed drunk and decided to kick over a statue of Inari-sama. Even spat on it. The next morning, all those policemen were found dead in the waterway, their corpses bloated and heavy as hell. They got carted off to the medical examiner's offices so the coroner could take a look. You know, that place a few minutes from us? I was one of the people who helped carry the bodies and wash them, so I saw everything with my own two eyes. That doctor when that doctor put his knife to their bellies and opened them up, a whole swamp of stomach-churning gunk came pouring out. Not the gunk. And I don't mean their guts either. From neck to navel, hell, even right up to their asses, those bodies were stuffed full of decomposing rats, birds, frogs, snakes, you name it. And that look of frozen terror on their faces, I'll never forget that. Anyway, the moral of the story is, you better not ever disrespect Inari-sama in any way, even if you're drunk. Again, vengeful fox god. It'd be nice if Hinako would listen to her doll and not get involved. Yeah, I mean, you know the one I'm talking about, Trumpy. What was that? There's another friend there. Look, don't. I will hate you. I'm warning you. These ones have, like, red, meaty stuff on them. Does that mean they're stronger? They do kind of seem faster. Who's the guy who's gonna jump scare me? I heard whatever the hell your bullshit was. I'm warning you. Have you know I've played a baseball minigame in Yakuza before? I missed. Good. Good. Please just donk it. Okay, get out of here. Let's take uphill. Like, I don't want to use too much of our stuff. That just feels like a dead end. Yeah? Yeah, what are you gonna do? You gonna jump out at me? You better not. I'm warning you. I hate your leg. I hate... Ugh. Okay. Do it. Do whatever you're gonna do. Get got. Get got. Get out of here. Get baseballed. Sports. Goodbye. I don't know why I immediately spun my camera around as though nothing else bad could happen from that direction. Something else bad could happen from that direction. There was nothing. We literally clubbed that thing to death to get a drink. A hypothetical sody pop. Not that I would turn one of those down. But... yeah, you know. You know. Chocolate. Hello? Hello? Oh, nothing. No loot. No nothing. It's okay. Wait. Was a loot. Doc would have been so mad at me if I missed that one. Hello? There's a friend. They are a lot faster. They, like, really are a lot faster. You suck. You suck. That's not what I wanted to do. Please get it. Red Bull with the 40 in it. They're a lot faster. Hinako, when did you have a thrust attack? Excuse me? I could've... Wait. Oh, it's because the bat's broken. That's fun that the weapon moveset changes as I... Please don't say that. It's fun that it changes as its durability goes down, but that doesn't make me feel better. It's really goddamn typical that I would think the broken weapon is a better moveset than the functioning weapon. That checks out pretty much to the letter, I would say. There's nothing. There's nothing, there's nothing. Okay, so if I see one of those, I may just run, honestly. Find broken bucket that glows. I would like that too, I think. All of our stuff is like so... Free new pipe. Get rid of the old pipe. Save again, cause I'm a weenie. I'm a weenie. How many do I need? 7 hundo. I'm gonna give the chocolate to the shrine and then it'll be okay. Guess let's have, you know, a pipe out. Something's making noise. Hello? Hello? Not hello? Why? Hate. hate, whatever that was. Glad Shu and friends are getting away. Am I gonna get, like, jumped from up above by, like, a new friend? Better not. Better not. I won't scream, but I will make some kind of noise, and then I will mash whatever attack button I have available. Something schlorpy. Hello? Hello? Yeah? Uh-huh. Who's there? I had, like, a +2 bravery buff because of all the tech issues at the beginning of stream. If Windows could just, like, corrupt my graphics drivers, like, perpetually, I think I would feel a lot braver just because I would be, like, taken out of the game and mad. I hate you. You look like a doll version of a liquor. That's why I didn't want to play Leon's game. I don't want to deal with that bullshit here. You're gonna suck. 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 You're gonna suck so bad. You gonna drop behind me or are you gonna drop in front of me? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? It's gonna make me jump. No amount of knowing that's gonna make me jump is preparing me to not jump, by the way. There's nothing. It's so bad out here. Right mid, I was top mid, suicide, top mid, some tech issues. Because Windows corrupted my drivers, but hello. I take it I can't go down here? I've been better. Been better in a non-spooky environment. It's gonna jump me. Yeah, it's gonna jump me. Uh-huh, you just disappeared, like, right in front of me. Can I just go? I mean, I should learn how to fight these things, though, because it's probably gonna make me at some point. It just sucks, though. It's just bad, though. Is this even the way? I don't feel like... No, that's not the way. It's like this. Is it like this? It's not possible for me to go down. She said this way. But like... Excuse? Am I just being dumb? It's like the person on a trade window. You shouldn't have to... It's dangerous for me to answer this, but you should be able to do it without the trade window. Unless you bought a game and put it in your Steam inventory. I'm worried for multiple reasons. What a specific question to ask. But see, this is just back where I was, though. Tried it with Combrio and he didn't get it. It sometimes doesn't pop up. Oh, I'm dumb. I got too scared by the noise. There was a thing that dropped down and that's where I was meant to go. Yeah, that is weird. Sometimes it just doesn't pop up the alert, but I don't know why it would. It was this. This is what broke and scared me. But yeah, when you go to buy a game, it should say, like, purchase as a gift, and then it should ask you to, like, select their name at the cart. Then it should pop a window. Steam has been known to be weird about it, though, so... I could definitely also equally believe that you did everything right and it just didn't pop up for one reason or another. Don't autosave. Don't autosave. Where are you? Your ass is gonna... You're right in front of me. I missed. Grab attack. Please die. Okay. It's basically a liquor. Hate that guy. Hate that guy as Leon, hate that guy as a middle school Japanese girl. Bad. Whichever version he appears to me. It's the enemy note. That's not clear medicinal infusion with a deep red color. That's not though. Monsters. Formidable foes. Yeah, that's our friend. Yeah, that. Tromby's got it. That's the lumpy guy. Particularly suspicious monster that walks on all fours. The greedily staring eyes, the greasy palms, the disgusting way it acts all chummy with me. All of it is completely repulsive. What's more, it never even bothers with guys. Typical. Wait, because I've been, like, too paranoid to read the lore for the enemy. Well, like, too scared by the art. The The way she describes some of these sure seems like it ties in with, like, people in her life. Which, with that said, that one's really bad if it ties back to a person. Disgusting way it acts all chummy with you. Real bad. That's a bad. I know there is the warning at the beginning of the game about, you know, gender discrimination and stuff like that, but still you can hit, well, I guess legally you can't hit somebody like that with a pipe, but you would be justified in hitting somebody like that with a pipe. If you wanted to. If you wanted to. Is there like a note or anything up here? Was it just... Does this just take us back? I mean, I guess the thing died, so it doesn't... It's not a big deal. I feel like... I keep hearing something squishy as though there's another... friend? And, like, the music's kinda getting crunchy, too. There's not another friend, is there? Why? Why is the music bad? I'm just gonna go. Look, I'm just gonna go. Don't mind me. That closed behind us. That doesn't make me feel better. Go through the house, yeah? I kind of don't have a choice now. Sort of don't have a choice at all now. Remind me in like 10 minutes, by the way. I should tab out and disable raids again, just to make sure. just to make sure. I'm sure nobody's gonna remind me, so that's entirely just gonna have to be on myself. It's gotten into the house. I don't know if we should... I don't know if we should just go opening doors in houses. Hello. Please die. As much as I don't really want to use our durability, I guess we're gonna have to fight things in here. There's chocolate. There's chocolate. There's chocolate. I'm gonna... Can I not? Oh, it's sanity only for that. I guess I can't. Kitchen knife? I mean, it's more repaired than the bat, so... Yeah. For now. Again, I know difficulty-wise we're set enough that it's probably gonna give me enough resources to be more than fine, but doesn't mean I feel better. It doesn't mean I feel better at all. I can't take that either. Something bad's gonna happen when I do this, right? Meow is doing good. She's been a little jumpy today because we got a lot of snow and it's sliding off of the roof and making a lot of noise because it hasn't stayed that cold. Kind of bad in the first place that we got snow in like all the way after spring has allegedly started, but it's fine. It's fine, that's fine. Is there anybody bad down here? There's not. No, there totally is. too schlorpy to go down there, so we can't. I could take this again, but it doesn't... You know... We kind of need a shrine to offer some of this junk to. I hate that! What are you? Excuse me? I'm gonna have to kill that. Oh, it sounds so bad. It's so bad. Let's get our stam back. It's fine. Please don't. You're not dead. You just made, like, junk on the floor. Please don't. Sneaky says kill. Please die. Please die. I don't really feel like I can kill this. Okay, never mind. It's definitely more than one though, right? Yeah, it won't last much longer, I know. Nobody know. Well, I guess we both know as much as each other. I sort of don't want to go back outside either, though. Journal updated. Is it the enemy? Yeah. Face, 2 faces, 3 faces, 4. A monster with a thronging mass of faces. Not familiar with any of the faces, yet they seem to know me. It spouts repulsive things, one after the other, violating the peace and quiet wherever it goes. Yeah, so it's like other students gossiping that she doesn't know, right? It's the way. Okay, I tabbed out. I'm pressing the thing again, by the way. There we go. Apologies in advance if, for some reason, anybody that's not a part of this wants to raid me. I'm making sure that Kellen Furrow can't today. They might not have anyway, but I'm not taking that chance. Fine, fine. This is the right way, so there's no other. Yeah, there's not going to be any other stuff. Well, actually, don't save yet. We can give some stuff. The comb, the tea. We can do all of these, I guess, because it's taking up lots of inventory slots. We can draw one of these. Bamboo increases max sanity. That's cool. I do keep forgetting... Oh wait, no. Praise increase your abilities, right? Okay. Okay. Hello? 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 I think if we find another one of the lobby people, we're gonna run around them. And by we, I mean... Apparently not Sneaky or like the rest of you guys that crave violence, but I'm going to run around them. Right, there's the gang. Hello.
シュウ君、嘘ついてるよね。
知らねえよ。
騙せてると思う？ひなこを。
ひなこ、遅かったな。心配したぜ。
心配してなかったよ。相棒なら絶対に大丈夫って言ってた。そうか。 ありがとう。
I'm worried that, you know, along the lines of, like, shoving Hinako down the stairs before Rinko's gonna, like, you know, try and make Shu not like us, too. That feels like the way this kind of story's gonna go. Especially if, you know, first ending is just us on the bad ending pipeline. Because I feel like it is. I'm convinced that that's kind of how it is. It might not be. It might just be like you get to the end and you can pick multiple things, and that's why people replay over and over again. But I don't know. Without context, that multiple endings and replaying the game is the only spoiler I know. Feels bad. Feels scary. And you know what else feels scary? That walkway. It kind of looked real foggy for a second there. There's another guy. I don't think I can outrun these guys either. Where are you? I think it's up there. It's definitely up there. Yeah. Don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I know where it is. Nothing bad can happen to me unless it just jumps elsewhere. Hello? I mean, what if it's technically just guarding a corner. I probably don't have to, but if I don't, my entire slow walk around this corner and up there is going to be haunted by the noises. So in this case, I have to listen to Sneaky and I have to kill it. Do I, though? Is there loot back there? I bet there is. I bet there is. Actually, I bet I... Okay, I bet I can't even go this way. Now that I have seen it walk that way. Yeah, I bet I can't even go this way. So I'm just gonna check. Just gonna check. They wouldn't put one of those here, too. Like, I'm tempted to just run if I see it, though. Yeah, it's a dead end. Okay. It doesn't make me feel better to know that there's only one way to go, but... There's only one way to go. So that's okay. It just is what it is. What sinister ambush do you have planned for me, game? I'm not mentally prepared for it, but I'm going to pretend to be. Hello? Hello? No. I mean, I don't see it. It could literally be on, like, any rooftop now. And this area looks kind of open, if you ask me. Yeah? Yeah? I probably shouldn't have come in here to grab this. Where are you? Well, okay, there's one of those, too. Okay, real quick. So, if I were designing a spooky game, right, which I'm not, and I never will, I would put a tanky, slow enemy in the way that makes you think, yeah, I can run away from that. Yeah, I'd win. And then, like, right after that, I'd put the fast enemy so that you can't actually run away. I'm going to fall for the bait, and I'm going to try and run past the vomit friend, but I'm pretty sure that's what's about to happen to me. I'm, like, 90% sure. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, if you just come over here on your own, I could try and fight you. I mean, do I even try and fight you? I could just leave. Legally, I could just try and go. Alright, fine. Get got. What are you doing? What are you doing? Woo. Please don't. Please die. Please just die. I don't have, like, a terrible amount of stam. Okay. It crumpled. Now we just run past that guy. And technically, if they were gonna pull the same gimmick, there'd be a second fast guy. I'm just gonna go. Oh, okay, you can't actually run through the goo when it does that. Because it just grabs you. Can I legally leave? I can. I can. I'm out. I don't think you would follow me, right? This is a dead end. I'm stupid. Oh wait, there's a shrine. Okay, we're fine. Yeah, it wouldn't. It wouldn't. We're okay. Put the carcass in. No kill. The horses wouldn't want to be released for kill. They wouldn't want that. We're getting kind of closer to our house, right? This is near the start of the game, right? Pretty sure. It's kind of hard to remember, though, because I very distinctly was already very scared and asking for a Metal Gear Solid 2-hour cutscene on April Fool's Day. So, other than being slightly up the hill, this doesn't actually mean a lot to me. Perfect opportunity to do something in this game. Which is the right way? Which is the wrong way? I guess I'll go up. Go up, I'll go up. Hello? Is there? There's not. No loot at all. Hello? Any Licky Boys from the critically acclaimed Evil Resident game? I'm guessing I can't take this path. Yeah. There's a guy behind me. I'm just gonna ignore you. I'm just going to leave. Sorry. You can't bother me if I don't bother you. Goodbye, goodbye. Hello. It is absolutely trying to chase me still, but the Oban Festival isn't a bit early for these. If I look at the notes instead of being chased. Oop. Evil warding lantern. Evolving lantern that has a long history. Picture silhouette rotates inside the lantern due to the air current that the candles makes. Normally, revolving lanterns are for entertainment, but the ones in Goka, I still can't read that, were specifically used to ward off evil. It's a custom where women in unlucky ages hang it on their door. Okay. You're still... Yeah, you're coming. You turning around? You're turning around. I'll take this, though. I'll take this, I'll take this. I really am pulling... Like, it's partially because I'm a big baby and easily scared, but, like... Really am just opening the map all the time. It's like Hollow Knight never left.
やめてくれ。そんな話、今はしたくない。
やめないよ。シュウ君がしっかりと現実を見るまでやめない。
だからやめてくれ。俺は。
なら言ってあげる。ひな子はね、死んだんだよ。
Man.
ひな子は向こうの世界で楽しくやっているんだから。
相棒、遅かったな。さあ、行こうぜ。
Not even getting acknowledged, huh? Were we the ghost the entire time? I don't feel like we are, but I feel like we do keep going to some kind of, like, near-death nightmare dimension. I mean, I guess you could argue that this entire place is like a near-death nightmare dimension, but, like... There's a second one. A DLC one, even.
昔はシュウとこの辺で道草食ってた。
Is this a Space Wars update? Me stalling by reading again? Not to brag, but we've taken down the enemy's mothership, the giant UFO, on many occasions. However, each time that happened, the Galactic Imperium would deploy more and more troops from their home planet. As we grew older, we were able to have a better understanding of heroes by watching television, and I think we came up with some elaborate backstories for the enemy leaders. By this time, it was a world that only I and Shu knew. Man. Okay. It feels like something, like that's a big enough area that something bad's gonna happen. Feels like it's been a bit since they made me fight a boss or something, right?
鍵がかかってる。昔はなかったのに。
鍵は学校にあるはずだ。
You know, legally you guys could probably hop that fence. It's not like that high. I really don't want to navigate a school, though. Shoo, that's not good, though. We got shoved downstairs last time.
相棒も少し休め。鍵は私が探す。そうだよ。シュウ君はずっと戦闘で頑張ってたんだから、後からついてくるだけだったひな子の方が余裕あるって。
おい、そんな言い方をするなよ。
私は気にしない。二人とも休んでてくれ。行ってくる。
Okay. Okay. I don't feel great about this. Riko's always asking whether Shu and I are an item. Tell her every time that we're not, but she never seems to buy it. I heard a rumor that Riko was gossiping about me behind my back. Suppose love can tear apart even the closest of friends. I don't know what to do. Yeah, see, it's that kind of thing. I didn't actually, you know... In the paranoia, I didn't actually read these. Prettiest and kindest people I know. There's nothing she can't do. Can rely on her for anything. Honestly, she's the greatest sister anyone could ask for. She's always been there for me ever since the day I was born until she left to get married. Man. There's Dad. Yakuza character Dad. I first learned of the term patriarchal husband and that it meant a man who does nothing but boss his wife around. He was the first person to come to mind. Dad barely talks. He ignores me when I tell him good morning. But if I say nothing, he gets angry instead. Once he's angry, he just explodes. He loses all control over his emotions in the blink of an eye. He yells at Mom, throws things around, and even hits us. Yeah, again, I feel like not the good kind of explode, though. I mean, I guess there's not a, there's different tiers of explode, not that kind of explode. Why can't he act like that in public? Why does everyone else get to see his quiet, calm side? It meant that I wouldn't have to spend another second with him in that house. I'd happily let myself be taken away. I didn't read. There's Mom. To choose one word to describe her, it would be pitiful. Man, pitiful Mom. She's the one who bears the brunt of my father's violent moods and malicious abuse. When I was younger, she used to protect me from him, so I didn't hate her back then. But maybe I do hate her now. Even as my father screams in her face, throws bowls at her, sends her out for alcohol late at night, she remains calm and ever loyal to him. I just cannot, will not accept her way of life. It's fair. There's us. It's not a single extraordinary thing about me. Man, that sounds like anime protagonist talk, though. Except maybe being tall for a girl your age. Used to be in the track and field club, which is probably why I'm better at sports than most girls. Guess I got used to running around a lot when I was a kid since I preferred playing with boys. Man, it can be quite stubborn at times. I don't like accepting things that other people decide for me, even if it's the right thing to do. More than once, I've rebelled and made the wrong decision, only to regret it later. Like my sister Junko, who is always the golden child, been a handful ever since I was little. My parents told me that I never listened to a single word they said. I'd make my mom cry and my dad furious. Junko was always there for me. She understood me. She looked out for me. That's why I love my sister and have always done what she's asked of me, or at least I've tried. She would smooth things out between me and my parents, which made life in that house a little more bearable. That is, until she got married, of course. Man. Okay. Actual reading done. That was just me delaying wandering around in the school, though, honestly. Nothing good happens in a spooky school. Nothing. Like, this is a bad hallway. The lights make, like, clicky clacks, too. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. That light just went out. What if I just went out this way? As long as the hallway monitor's there, but sneaky. I don't think anybody's here. I don't think there's anybody there at all. Free shrine, though. I feel like the hallway monitor is going to let the monsters get me, in fact. I think I'm done for. I think I'm done for. Guessing I can't open any of these. We can have this. We could just give that to the shrine, like, right away. Wait, there was another thing, like, right there. Origami of rumors. Ha, looks like someone heard my prayers, to whichever god answered them. Thank you. Origami. Custom that said to get rid of your worries like magic, you write grievances that you can't tell anyone on a piece of paper, fold it into an origami fox, then throw it somewhere that no one else will find it. If you happen to come across someone else's origami of grievances, you can put it to rest by reading it. No matter what's written on it, you have to keep the information to yourself and not tell a single soul. It's a tradition that's been in this town for ages, but it was particularly popular with middle schoolers. Some kids would indirectly bully others by writing gossip about the people they hated and making sure to put it in a place they would see it. Personally, don't like to write bad things about other people, or read them for that matter. You say you can put those complaints to rest by reading them, so I make an effort to read them out, but to be honest, I'd rather not pick them up when I see them. That makes me feel like we could, legally, we could just ignore those then. I guess we'll just put the chocolate in here too. Oh. Save again. Save again because I'm paranoid. I feel like I'm justified in being paranoid after the Windows issues earlier. You never know. Never know when Windows 11 is going to strike. Hello. I feel like either opening one of these doors is going to be bad, or something's going to bust out of one of these doors and be bad. I don't. Like, even me pressing on it is bad. Definitely bad noises over there. Won't open without a key. Note for the vice principal. Please do not lock the key to the second floor in the desk drawer. It's impossible to open when you're not present. Okay. Stairwell. Yeah. I'm gonna leave this here until our other pipe breaks, because I get the feeling we're gonna come back down this way. Maybe I don't have to be so overeager. All faculty on patrol duty to prevent students from going to the second floor. Please ensure the corridor is locked at the end of the day. On patrol this week, Vice Principal Matsuo? I can't read. Telling me to karate chop the desk. I mean, maybe. Maybe. I mean, Hinako, like, fell down some stairs and was fine, so, like, she probably could. If we're being honest. I won't budge, but that's the exit, like, out front, so that doesn't even matter. Doesn't get us anywhere. To all students, the game known as Fox Sacrifice is hereby banned. Partaking in this recent fad is forbidden. Any students caught playing will have their parents or guardians notified and be severely punished. Okay. I'm sure nothing bad happens in Foxtown. I'm so worried every time we come into, like, anything. There's two ways this could go down, right? They could let me wander the school and everything's perfectly fine until I get the key and then everything goes to hell, or they could just let things go to hell and jump scare me early. I don't have the thing for that. And I can't quite decide what's gonna happen. Something gonna jump me after the sense? Do not. Do not. Do not say you found me. There's something bad out there. There's something bad. There's a big boy. That's a bigums. Let's not go that way quite yet. Despite, you know, Sneaky urging me to kill. School founder's anecdote. Buy as much of that mountain's land as you can, borrow money if you must, for it will surely bring you great wealth. Shortly thereafter, the country commenced their dam construction plan. And the mountain Mr. Yoneda had purchased was indeed a boon. He spent every last yen he earned on his hometown. One result of his generosity was in Bisugoka Middle School. Mr. Yoneda donated the Inari statue and housed it inside the small shrine seen on school grounds. It's his way of saying thanks to the fox that blessed him. Okay, I mean, you know, if there's a hypothetical fox that's giving out money, might be more cool with that. I shouldn't actually, wait a minute. Not one that I know, though. Like a different one. 10 bits is, you know, safe. Even though it'd be better to not. 75 is not, though. Guessing I can't go up here. Guessing I cannot, because we probably need the key here too. Yeah. So. That means we have to listen to Sneaky and go outside and potentially kill the remaining bits. I'm safe. I don't really want to go out here. But we have to... Are you already aggroed on me? You better not. You totally are. Okay, we dodged through him, that's fine. What are the odds? Always left her hairpins here. I've always despised her. She goes around pretending like she doesn't want to be a girl, when she knows full well that she's so much cuter than everyone else. She makes me sick. Yeah, we're gonna end up reading all of the rumors that her, well, hypothetical friends left for her to see. Remember Rinko folding up origami all the time. I don't know what was on them, but I saw her writing down things during class, folding paper into foxes on multiple occasions. She keeps writing her complaints on pieces of paper, but instead of burning them, she just decides to throw them into the void, or in the void, and let them accumulate. I think that maybe one day all of those grievances will pile up and suffocate her. Man. That's definitely a bad friend. I don't think I should have hit that. It wasn't actually there. That was fake. I think I despawned the guy, by the way, by ducking in there. I think I did. I've done the opposite of what Sneaky requested me. I've ignored the guy so much he faded into irrelevancy. Has he, though? What's over there? I don't really want to walk towards it. Maybe he just walked that way. Yeah, he just walked that way. You don't see me, you don't see me, you don't see me, you absolutely see me. That's awkward. There's another friend over there too. Anyway. That's cool. That's cool. It looks like they can actually hit each other, because I think that guy just hit that one. The carcass, I'm just gonna go. Oh, that's cool. You're there to obstruct me. I'm just gonna leave because you somehow didn't see me. Okay, we got one of these. I'm in a bad corner. As soon as I hit okay, things are going to be less than ideal. We've been stabbed. I'd like to take this. And now I'm just gonna go... I don't actually feel... There wasn't anything in that corner, was there? I can't see over that. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go... Where am I? This isn't right. This isn't right, it isn't right. I think we lost it. We did lose it. Being a weenie pays off. Maybe. Except I'm gonna have to go back that way. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. You're, like, right there. Oh! Okay, bad. Bad, 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 bad. What did I come out here for? What am I doing with my life? I feel like you could get up. You do get up. Back in. You guys aren't real. Also, there was a note. The desk drawers in the teacher's storage room have locks, but they're such bad quality, they're practically useless. Just the other day, I tried using a hairpin to open it, and what do you know, it popped open almost immediately. What's the use for these secure drawers when they aren't keeping anything safe? You can't come in here, right? Yes, right. Yeah, that's right. Okay, I guess the other way we can go is this way. Scary? A little spooky? Oop. We'll use a bandage. Because then we can take this. And we can take this. What kind of attention was there? Or does that just mean that there's bad? Hello? Oh. Hello? I'm gonna open without a key. Of course it won't. I'm a little suspicious that, there might have been something else out there I needed to get. And I may have, I may have... Because there's nothing else in here, is there? Time to Borger instead of Weenie. I mean, is there any other direction I didn't go? I don't think so. I think it really is just out there. Does that mean that that particular corner had a thing? Yeah, because we can't second floor. It's just so bad out there. And by doing this the way that I've done it, I've only gone and made it worse. I've only made it worse. Is there really nothing else? I don't think there is, you know? So there was nothing else, like... I'm gonna check everywhere else before I fight that guy. They can't make me. It's a bunny. Bunny picture, that's fun. I probably have to. I mean, I guess this end of stuff is like the only place I didn't really look. You are mad at me. You are mad at me. Yeah, I'm gonna say I have to. Okay. But you guys get better, though. Is part of the issue. We hit it, but it hit me. That was too soon, but it also didn't really matter. Pretty sure we have an additional friend. Bad. Bad, bad, bad. No, that's so delayed. We should eat a thing. What are you gonna do? Please die. Okay. I feel like you're gonna get better, though, is the problem here. So I don't actually feel like we had to kill you at all. Please don't say things like that. I don't want to fight that guy, but I feel like there must be something else in that corner. There is you, who I'd also... Oh, I see. Raccoon on my shoulder. That's... Yeah. Wow, guess who's back? Way to go, round 2, champ. Okay, we got no choice but to check this real quick. Sledgehammer? Ah. Okay. The longer it's held, the more brutal it'll be. Using focus, remain where you are and take a defensive stance. This will allow you to block most attacks, but your weapon's durability will decrease much faster. Your focus gauge is full. Press right bumper to switch. I don't know if I'm gonna do that, but it's good to know. Again, none of this. None of this! Please stop. Ooh. None of this had whatever key we need, though. And, like, a sledgehammer's cool. I really don't want to fight you. Things are going to be so bad in this corner if I don't just leave. It's fine. There's you. Like, they gave big weapon, but surely it's not just, like, murder everything here, right? It's probably not the answer. You're alive. Of course you are. Of course all of you are. Back in. Back in, back in. Because the only other thing is this. But we don't have a thing for that. Unless you can use the sledgehammer to... You know... Is my brain just not functioning because I'm a weenie? Probably. Probably. I mean, we definitely came out here, right? Because we saved. I could save again, for what it's worth, and I will. Actually. Can increase our stuff. I might increase our stamina. I think that's maybe kind of cool. Gee, wait, did it say I have one extra? Wow, not that we have faith for it anyway. So there's nothing back here. I sort of don't want to run around with the hammer. I kind of want to use the hammer as, like, my absolute last resort safety equipment. If and when we have to just, like, completely murder. There's nothing there. Yeah, I'm starting to believe that somewhere between me being a weenie and, like, the notes and, like, everything, I've ignored what I'm meant to be doing. Yeah. So that's definitely not... Oh. We can open that, but there's nothing. Why would the music change so? Man. I'm guessing there's nothing. Won't budge. That's where we came in, of course. Of course. Yeah, see, the spooky school can't scare me if I'm too dumb to do anything right. And don't actually, you know. I don't actually get what we need. Used to be a lively town with an ample labor force for construction and coal mining. When the school was built, the town was always bustling and the school was full of students. Students at that time studied how to further improve the town as adults. Students of our time now study so that we can leave to go to a bigger town when we're adults. Yeah. Yeah. Like, is there... maybe some kind of hint for the code somewhere that I didn't pick up, didn't notice, didn't do? Because, like, surely I don't go back out there and fight all those guys, right? Surely. Surely. You can't smile at me, Sneaky. I don't even know if you know. That's part of the problem. Yeah, I don't... like, it's just that. It's just that. And, like, if I go out there and kill, though, and, like, they all come back and I break all of my weapons for no reason, though, what then, Sneaky? Will you take responsibility for me being bad and not being able to do? There's nothing else, like, in here, is there? Does she punch if there's no weapon left? We've never, like, hit that stage yet. That doesn't feel good. I don't feel like that's what happens. Okay, let's just start with you guys, I guess. Do you get better? So those guys disappear. It's the big guy that comes back. I don't know if violence is the answer. I missed. Whoa. I'm guessing it's the tanky friend at the other end that I have to deal with, probably. I'd like for you to just ignore me, but I do not think that you will. You will not, actually. I'm guessing that's why the sledgehammer's near this guy, because this is the one that you need to kill. Specifically... I shouldn't have walked too close, I was greedy. I died. Hinako, you can't say this to me. I literally just listened to Sneaky and did violence, like, right now. There's nothing else over here, right? Yeah, does it really want me to kill? Is murder the way? Ponders me? What are you gonna do? You're both there. Fucking sucks. We're fine. Knife's strong. Bad. Bad, bad, bad. Okay. I guess last resort weapon it is. Yeah, there was nothing else in here that I didn't get. I'll hit the big guy one more time, but if he gets back up, I'm calling this. Calling this wrong. Ooh, she does swing really slowly. It does donk. It sure does donk. You gone? It comes back. Look, sneaky violence is not the answer. I don't know what is the answer, but violence is not the answer. It comes back twice. You telling me that third time's the charm? I don't think so. I don't think so. He's back. It's back, it's back. Like, because they talked about the weak locks, you don't... It doesn't expect you to, like, use the sledgehammer on, like... some of the things that are locked, right? They wouldn't ask you to do that, right? I don't feel like anything like that has happened. The sledgehammer's, like, the only other thing we got out there. So maybe. Saw a door I didn't go through. There might... Wait. Give me a sec. I might be a weenie. No, that's not. It looks like it. Oh, I thought you meant this one. But there's... That's blocked off. There's, yeah, the room that Shu and them are in. Got our extra pipe. Our safety pipe. Please ensure the corridor is locked at the end of the day. Yeah, see, am I dumb? Am I missing something? I feel like I'm missing something. Because surely the answer isn't kill that guy 3 times, right? That's not right. Right? That shouldn't be right. Violence the desk. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm gonna try. I don't think so. Violence the this? No. I think this is just how we break a perfectly good weapon for no reason. There's obviously something out here that I didn't see properly. How did you still hit me? Rude. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else, though. Third round of violence, the charm? It shouldn't be. Shouldn't be, it shouldn't be. Can push the swing. In an ordinary game, I'd say that's pretty good. It doesn't make me feel better here, though. And again, I can't be, like, incredibly worried since I've locked myself into this particular nightmare right now. It's gotta just be violence, right? There's no other... Am I just a weenie? Is this just forced combat? Is that why you give me a sledgehammer? If you revive a 3rd time, I'm just gonna not, though. Bonk. Ow. Ow. Fine. I don't feel like violence while it's down does anything either. I mean, you know, it's kind of rude. There's got to be something I didn't pick up somewhere. That's not right. I can't just keep hitting that guy for no reason. What did I miss, though? Like, genuinely. That's not, like, a hypothetical question. I just don't... I can't quite tell. Whatever context clues existed, I was obviously too scared at the beginning to pay proper attention to them. Which is a shame. And now we're just in the confusion phase. Where we slowly get talked into wasting all of our weapons hitting a guy. So we went up that set of stairs, and there's nothing. We went up that, there's nothing. We went up that, and it says we needed a key for that, I thought. Unless I needed to keep jiggling it. just a post box. As far as I can tell, the only other thing I can interact with is the locker. But I don't have the code for that. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Okay. Okay. So, right, you come in here. You pick up this. It makes a noise. There's friend there. There's the other friend making the noise there. I was never gonna look right. I was never. Okay. Okay. Technically, if I were being like a super weenie, this is about the time that I would end, but because we had like, 15 minutes of tech issues at the start, I'll go a little longer. Bad. I'm regretting saying what I just said. I'm regretting a lot about what I just said. Okay. I don't know if that's the violence type of friend. Do you guys have pins in you again? No. There's our second floor key. Seems to open the door. Does it open this too? No. Okay. Just real quick. I'm gonna go save again. Just real quick. Then we go. Then we deal with whatever nonsense is happening in there. Boy, am I glad I used so much of my sledgehammer durability on violence and not the correct type of violence. Alright, the stairs are there. Hopefully we get a repair kit or something. Why? There's no, like, the snail tracking would not, change for that, but I jumped real bad. Hello. I hate it here. Does that count for anything? I don't want to be in school any more than all of you ghosts do. You may have. I may have jumped. Find a way out of the classroom. Great. Great. It's gonna hit harder because me being dumb made me feel like nothing bad could happen for a bit. Sat here, behind me was Rinko. She used to give me the right answers. Hinako isn't coming. Sorry for lying to you, but I thought that I needed to get you alone to find out how you truly feel. Look into your heart and try opening this box with your true feelings. Do you remember that day when just the two of us went to the cafe? We talked about how it felt like we were delinquents since we were supposed to be going to school that day. But you know what? I didn't care what other people thought about us, because as long as I could spend time with you, that was all I needed. We both ordered the same cake that day. I can still remember how my heart almost burst out of my chest the moment the same words flowed from those lips. Sweet and tart fruit on the cake. The taste still lingers on my mouth like it was yesterday. Do you remember the taste too? Kel's done that. Hello. Hello. A whole 50 months. 50 months and you've successfully avoided me having tech issues today. Because, I also got the encoder overloaded thing, Kel, and I think it's because Windows corrupted my graphics drivers. I don't know if that's ultimately what happened to you, but that's what fixed it for me. Driver update and restart right at the start of stream. Just for fun. Just because I really enjoy that. That's just the note. Sweet and tart fruit is highlighted, so that's something. That's something, that's something. I took my anger out on the monsters because I didn't notice a thing I had to pick up and was just wandering around lost, and Sneaky just kept telling me violence. And now we have no weapons. She should just disappear. I hope someone kills her or abducts her. I don't care. Just whatever gets Hinako out of my life once and for all. Ma'am. That is Rinko's handwriting. Rinko is an ass. I guess if you want the full effect, there's the like 10 minutes of me saying hello and then getting like 20 FPS in the game and seeing that my bitrate is for some reason 26,000 over my limit. The only reason I even guessed that it was the driver was because I haven't changed anything in OBS. I never change anything in OBS. I don't change anything ever. Shu sits there. Refreshed on their own at the same time. That is kind of spooky. Yeah, I feel like the fact that you tweaked the settings was unlucky timing, maybe, if we both got the same thing. Still the best partner, right? I mean, I don't know, Windows could do the same to you. It seems to, like, corrupt my GPU drivers constantly for no reason. Over, like, the smallest updates, too. Did you win at fish time, though? Was everybody so brave? Because I looked at the chat and saw that you guys had to come face to face with go to the ship as a problem. Only gets spookier from there. Furrow did all the winning. Am I... Am I... Am I? I get something wrong. This is going to turn into brute force is what this is going to turn into. It's not working. Something must be off. Oh, I can rotate it, of course. I just need all of, like, the sweet things. This could be a round of brute force. Is what it could be. No, it was just the sweet things. So you did remember. Well, that makes me feel very special. By the way, are you over Hinako now? I apologize if I sound blunt, but I want to make it clear that girl is dead. Man, I know you're going through a rough time now. Or right now. You must be in so much pain. But, you know, I could be there for you. Do you rather go through it yourself still? I can picture us slowly unfolding the pages of our hearts, talking about all the small mundane details of our day-to-day lives. By filling up one journal after another with our thoughts, you know, we can make a fresh start. A blank page upon which we can write the new story of our lives. Surely you can see it too. Does that help me get out of here? I don't think it does. I don't think it does at all. It does not. It got us that. Oh, wait, it changed. Okay, there's a different one. She does not give us all the answers. Oops. sure Furo feels so great about his underwater fears. Again, I physically can't watch those two torture themselves anymore. I had you guys on such low volume and I could still hear the screams. I still knew. Is there like another hint? Shoes desk, maybe? So I'm curious. I mean, I kind of glanced over it story-wise, but like, just the note I read. You're probably right. Like, is Hinako actually filling out one journal after another? I'm dumb. I don't know if Hinako's actually, like, dead or not, or if it's like, because this is her nightmare world. That's trying to make her think that kind of thing. It was just those two. Helping with your PC worrying. Yeah, I mean, using the PC more and playing more stuff will definitely help, for sure. Glad to hear that you're trying to stay positive, and remember, I'll always be here for you if you need anything. You know, you're not the only one who's sad because Hinako's no longer with us. If the two of us could huddle together, we could soothe this pain that bites like the cold of winter. Like, and then surely spring will arrive, welcoming us with sakura in full bloom to celebrate our union. Can you picture the beautifully blooming sakura awaiting us? Again, I don't know, the way they're writing. Is it just... Oh, it's because I left that. It's not that. Okay, it was just the one. Dear Shu, I like you, I love you, I always have, and I always will. I'll be waiting to hear what you think about me. Second floor classroom, generic key. What's on the... I see. I don't need to be able to read, you know, properly to know what's going on here. Also, I can't imagine whose name has been, you know, scribbled out. Or like, did she like... Don't cutscene me. Don't cutscene me.
お姉ちゃんどこお友達は永遠じゃないのよ彼らだっていつか必ずあなたを裏切るあなたが裏切り者と呼ばれたようにお姉ちゃん天秤にかける価値があるかどうかしっかりと判断しなさい
Something bad's gonna be out here, though. Something bad's gonna be out here, though. Something bad. Should I just be distracted and read the notes? Is that high quality going longer because I had tech issues at the beginning? Maybe. A world that's not a playground like elementary school, but not as mature as high school. Middle school to me was like the stage between tadpole and a frog. I guess you could say it's a period of grotesque transformations. Up until elementary school, Shu and I would have water fights and we wouldn't mind if our underwear showed. Once we entered middle school, though, while we might not have paid any mind to things like that, others around us did, and it felt like our world changed in a snap. Boys and girls used to think of one another as mortal enemies, always bickering and fighting each other, but now suddenly turned into such a weird dynamic where we have to treat each other in a completely different way. It's fine for people who want to do that. It's fine for people who want to do that because the people around them are doing the same, but for someone like me who really couldn't care less about what people think, that's not the case. More origami. Sakuko says that if you put something as abstract as your feelings into words, even as a complaint, that will be enough to put your heart to rest. When you're feeling down, it's like having your clothes scattered around in your room. When you write it into words, it's like you're folding them into nice, neat piles. It's basically like organizing your feelings and folding them away to put them to rest with Inari-sama. This is apparently the real magic behind the origami of grievances. I don't know. I don't know if I strictly agree with writing my problems down, making me feel better. But that's fine. I'm not in a Silent Hill nightmare. Has already made it this far. This feels like suspiciously open still. Music's kind of worrying. Toolkit. I really want to use that. We can't. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna... Oops. I'm just gonna get rid of, all of these, like, those fully restore this just greatly. Okay. What I would like to do... Well, we have a few more hits out of it. I won't yet. Unless we pick up another thing. Who's there? Please don't put, like, a liquor enemy in the school, or, like, the big bloated body people. Hello? Old annex main key. Main gate key. Can be used to open the hall doors. That's good. Note to the teacher. Ayumi from track and field club said she found a key with key box written on it during practice. If she still hasn't got it back to you, then she probably hasn't left it in her locker when she went to change. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if she forgot. She looked exhausted after practice. They are in Resident Evil. There's an enemy that's suspiciously like those, though, that we've encountered. And I do not like that guy. I do not like that guy one bit. And I will hit that guy if it comes down to it. If it comes down to it. You guys are chill, right? I don't think you are. I'm just going to ignore the one that's lit up, and I'm just going to come in here. Liar, 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 liar. That's good. That's great. That's awesome. That's what I like to read on a blackboard. Origami of grievances. TT is the most disgusting person I've ever met. I wish someone would destroy her locker. If anyone wants to make my wish come true, her locker combination is 377. Okay, well, there's that. Can't take this. 377. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. I didn't miss any. That's not fun on the map. Okay. It's looking awfully gross out here. It's definitely... Oh, it sucks so bad down this hallway. Something's rattling a door. I need a key. Is the key not... Please don't. Please don't. So you remember when I said there was 2 ways they could go about it, and like the school could be fine up until I start discovering stuff, and then it would get bad? I get something wrong. Is that not the right locker thing? TT. I assumed they were just using like a nickname or something. First aid kit. I mean, it depends where you are in Resident Evil world and how likely Leon is to come rescue you. Or would it... As things are going. Things sure are going. Okay, I'm just gonna use the thing that we have, and I'm just gonna go... I'm gonna go save. That looks so bad. I mean, the realist answer to that, the answer that several people may not like to hear from me, is that as soon as I hit go live, I regret not ending the stream immediately. But, you know, that's for a different time. That's separate to the Silent Hill version of that. There's layers to that cake. It's time to go. Let's just ignore these. I'm sure nothing's gonna drop from the ceiling or do anything bad. I'm sure it's fine. Old annex key. Streaming is quite the thing. Extra when you're the type of person that does not strictly enjoy attention. Hello? Hello, hello? It's all scribbled out again. Is there anything in here? I do not like the music is not helping this at all for me right now. Toolkit. That's good. 2 of those is rad. That makes me think we're fighting... Hello? Note between lovers, man. Okay, thanks. That better not be a thing I need to remember. Or like a... It better not be. It might be, because it's in the journal. Hello? 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 Okay, it was just casual running up and down the hall in the distance. Nothing bad. Hate that down there still. I can't take that. There is a note. Miki, I have absolutely no idea how that crazy formula spells. Yeah. Just assumed. I assumed. Bot left, I was top mid, but you could argue that the top mid was invalidated because I had tech issues. A different stream has started since then. This is not going to be a good route. Hello? Hello? Maybe it's fine? Sakura Ayumi, row 4, line 2. Key 3, C, 533. Man, this is the kind of thing that's, yeah. See, it's so easy, and all I did is search out the letters. Okay. This is the kind of thing that will make people mad. Locker room key. Asakura's textbook. I'm a mermaid. The sea is calling out to me. I can't believe the school doesn't even have a pool. The sea, the best thing in the world. It's so lovely. It's now my locker combination. Yeah. That's why. Oh no. That's fine. I mean, that just means 5-3 5-3 something. 5-3-1? I don't know. It's enough that I can brute force that. You give me the first two and I can brute force the rest. It doesn't even matter. I wish I could just climb inside his locker and drown in his smell. I can't believe his combination is the same as his name. Okay. So cute of him using his name as his code. Okay. It's fine. It's both me being worried that something bad's gonna happen and also the fact that they're doing that to me. Charging forward does not help me at all. I'm not that kind of horror person, unfortunately. I'm the kind of horror person that would rather not, just not be. Are you really? Yeah. Yeah. Can't take that. Okay. I just about kicked my desk. The only thing that stopped me is I was sitting cross-legged, so my legs, like, tangled and jerked there. I was so focused on the other dude, I forgot. Okay. Stop. Just stop. Please die. Please get out of here. Is it dead? You stay right the fuck there, buddy. Don't even. Yeah? Yeah, I bet you want me to just look the other way so that you can do whatever you want, but then you want me to back down the other hallway and there's a monster down there. I'm just gonna go. He can't do nothing, he's too slow. He's too slow, he's too slow. So is this the boys' side or is this the girls' side? I don't, and I'm dumb. Also, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. I don't really. This is that side. But the code, I'm just gonna be stupid because my brain's not working anymore. I mean, there's an A in the first one. Don't say that to me. Don't say that to me. Just don't say that to me at all. So what? It's... What am I doing? I'm not good. This is not good. Somebody's gonna get mad. TT is the most disgusting person. Her locker combination is 377. And then his is AO high. That doesn't strictly... Okay, I'm dumb. I was overthinking it. I'm stupid. This is the big brave tonight. Terry, I'm suffering. I had tech issues at the start. I'm suffering. Windows corrupted my drivers. Happened to find out Suga's locker combination. The weird thing is, when you convert it to code, it looks like a cry for help. What am I supposed to do? It's not like I can do anything. We solved it, though, so it's fine. I would not be here if I didn't solve it, because the game was not running. There's no other locker things in here. I've only been jump scared a lot. You suck. You're right fucking there. This guy deserves harsh language, by the way. Screw that guy. Do not. Do not, do not, do not. You're not allowed in here. He's still... Are you gonna while I'm... You suck. You absolutely do. You suck so bad. Look, man. I'm warning you. Die. I'm listening to the sneaky on my shoulder. Die. Get out of here. He's really tanky. Is this the one that's... Yeah. That's the one that's the easy give. Omamori Wolf deals additional damage when using weapons with high durability. Effective only for weapons with durability. I bet we could use this. Suga. Are they all... Are they all... When you convert it to code, it looks like a cry for help. What is the cry for help? Is it just I don't know. That's up for interpretation. Asakura, the sea. Suga, Asakura. Okay, let's consult. So 4 is A. It's... What am I... It's just 5. I'm stupid. Again, I'm overthinking it. I'm just... I'm just... Set me free. Key cabinet key. Small dainty key. Okay. Okay. It's the main thing. So what's your... Is your cry for help literally... No. What else would be a cry for help? Oh wait, would it be die? Maybe? Is that... Well, that's not a cry for help, that's violence. It's like a cry for help. What? Yeah, that's a cry for violence. I mean, is my cry for help, unfortunately. I mean, I guess if we were being stupid, it's hep. But that's probably not. I don't know what else would be in their locker for me to want, necessarily. Though... Probably something good. It's definitely not. The spooky? No. Yeah, what would your cry for help be? What would your cry for help be? I don't know. I don't know. It's less the... I'm maybe just gonna go. I don't think we need it. I feel like it's extra items. It's less the numbers to letters thing and more the, to me, personally, suffering here as such that I am. A cry for help could mean many things. There are a lot of ways one could cry for help. There are lots. You suck. You suck, you suck, you suck. I'm just gonna go. You suck too. Just give me every key. Key to the back mountains. Good. Open chains gates. I'm just gonna go. Whatever's in the extra locker We don't need it. I despawned those enemies. Are you one of those? I think we'll get to like the next cutscene and shrine, and then I'm going. Then I'm out of here. I've gone longer, okay? Nobody can fault me. Nobody can fault me at all.
ならさ、私と二人で新しい宇宙戦争を始めようよ。シュウ君が望むなら、相棒の役でも、悪の女幹部の役でもいいんだよ。鍵見つけたぞ。
おかえり。面倒をかけたな。相棒も休めよ。俺たち先に休んだから。
休みなよ。私とシュウ君で寝ずの番をしててあげるから。
You two are gonna ditch, probably, though.
休めよ。あとは俺たちが見張っておくから。
Or, oh no, as soon as we sleep, we're gonna go into Foxtown, aren't we? Can't we just climb the mountains instead? Hinako, don't go to sleep. She's gonna do something bad to you while you're asleep, though, too.
でもさ、シュウ君もああいうの好きでしょ？
興味ねえよ。
Things are bad. That achievement says, what have we learned? It does not help me. It does not make me feel better. Great, it's Foxman. Naming the life of our old self, huh? This is like an unfortunate place for me to save, because I would argue that these Fox Dimension places spook the hell out of me way more than just the town. Even though these are the places where we seemingly just get, like, Souls combat with infinite weapon, it still doesn't help me.
清めの水が少し強すぎたのかもしれない。君は思った以上に繊細で敏感なようだ。でも、よく頑張ったね、Hinako.
Feels bad, buddy. Feels not good. Hinako, listen to the doll, if you could.
さあ、先に進もう。
We not, though? Could we just not, though? Could we not, though? Even, you know, even if she wasn't in the business of trusting the doll, which apparently she's not, the more the dude says the place is holy, the more, like, random fucking monsters are out here. Does that not weird to you, Hinako? Does that not seem odd? That there's still monsters? Yeah, you would go ahead. Bid my farewells. Great. Also, I did see the Cursed Pirate survival game. I saw a great deal of people buy that on my out of my Steam friends, and I was horrified. That's all the notes that we read. It's all those. I still can't believe the hairpin was a case of I just didn't turn right because there was like 50 monsters chasing me. We would have this stream would have been so much more productive if I just looked to the right and wasn't scared. I wouldn't have been lost. We wouldn't have used like all of our sledgehammer durability. Things would have been so good. Get rid. I mean, it's fair. I'm sure I'm gonna see many more people buy that. Yeah. It wouldn't be one of those. Or violence. Are we actually only going ahead? Am I... Oh. Examine these again. It's not that I have anything against pirates. What I have is against survival crafting games. There's not a single one of those that will make me happy. Explore inside. It's really dark. There are... I mean, you can't even make that as the joke, Doc, because I play like silly, colorful mushroom bug game. I like games that are games, not chores, I guess, is what I would say. That's the harshest way I can put that, I think. I don't want to craft, I don't want to survive. Get me out of here. Can I just save here? There's definitely something making noise out there. I can't save here. We'll stop. We'll stop. I was saying to Assassin earlier, because Assassin was like, but Jones, you're probably near the end, right? What I had read online before was that the length of each story, like each ending for this, is like 10 to 13 hours. The fact that we have 4 hours of playtime is not ambitious for me. That means that the bulk of my time playing this has been waffling and talking on stream versus actually getting things done. Yeah, it's a tough competition for what do I dislike more, a horror or crafting. I would say typically crafting, because at least horror games, you know, like Resident Evil and like this and other things, there's like there's some stuff in there. There's some game. Let's go back to the title screen. I'm out of here. I gotta go. We saw many spooky things today. All sorts of friends. I would not. I would likely not like those games without the crafting. Because typically the bones of the gameplay is not for me either. Hello. You get big. Sorry that stream was real scuffed at the start. I don't know how the hell Windows does what it does to corrupt my graphics drivers, like, every time. But it sure does figure it out. So I guess new thing to add to the list. Don't just... always verify and reinstall my graphics drivers after an update. Even if it seems fine. Even if it seems extra fine. But it may just not be. Where am I going to send people today? I would... Abiotic is not... I could not. I could actually not. That's just as bad as any of the rest of them for me. A nightmare. A true nightmare. Man, where do I want to go? I guess we did safe raid Alley last time, so I'll not this time. I guess we've gotten Ghost recently, so maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. Where do I wish to go? Unsure. There's technically an orc friend. Orc friend is walking the dog, which is what typically happens around this time. Could get an Enigmas pumpkin friend playing. I don't know what that is. Cataclysm, Dark Days Ahead. Mom. Let's see. Yeah, there was the one area watching you play that seemed not great for a certain furrow. You conked out. That's fair. Part of today's scary was me being dumb. I missed out on a key and got stuck for a bit because a monster appeared and I did not look right. So, between the tech issues and that, it's, you know, sleep good. Sleep real good. Filled with panic, and then later filled with violence when I was stuck and didn't know what to do, and Sneaky just told me to go hit the monster. It wasn't too bad. I luckily, you know, identified what it was pretty quickly. It just is a shame that Windows keeps doing it to me. I don't know. I don't know. Being background noise while Green did card sorting. Man, hopefully you were more productive than I. Let's see. When was the last time? One time in 30 days. Technically, my graphics drivers being corrupted is exclusive to this PC. Like, only Windows 11 and this PC. Every time it updates, it doesn't matter how tiny the update it is, it corrupts it. Sometimes it's noticeable. Sometimes it's like my screen just blacks out randomly, and other times it goes undetected until I start OBS, like today. With your PC part stock, it was the integrated, like, motherboard graphics thing, as well as a power issue. How to fix it? I just re-updated my drivers and then restarted. That did it for me. Assuming it is that ends up being the problem. Oh, I guess actually we could. Okay, the raid preview said dog walk time, but it's actually not. Okay. Let's go to a orc friend. Playing Lucky Tower Ultimate, which I've seen a bit of this. I don't actually feel like I would play this, but it seems kind of silly. Seems a little silly. Let's do this. I guess also stream things to say. Yakuza tomorrow, like always. On Sunday. I guess we're gonna try and have a Grand Blue day. If anybody wants to play fighting time. If people don't necessarily worry about it, because there's like a whole ass story mode in that game that I haven't actually done. So if people aren't up for playing, I'll just do that. Yeah. That one does have a free demo thing that anybody can download if they want to beat me up. You'll just only have like 5 characters or whatever. So there's that. If not, Don't worry. Don't worry, don't worry. Yeah, we will actually continue the story proper in Yakuza tomorrow. No more side stuff, no more sailing around. It's time to get down to business. Because I did look it up, also, and a certain achievement that made me think that you can only talk to certain friends once was real. You can only talk to them once. The only person who gets multiple conversations is Noah. Because of course Noah's the one that gets multiple conversations. Forget our brother, forget the homies, forget our new friends. Nah, just Noah. Just Noah, just Noah. Yeah, he's our have children stand-in. Go have kids, go do the do. Anyway, it's time to go. I'll say the line. You guys are adjourned. Get adjourned. Gubby. Goodbye. I am S-car going. It's all over. Yeah, the will of the man. Every time I see somebody talk about having children, no matter what, I see the ghost of a certain politician man. The worst. The worst, the worst. It shouldn't be. But then, you know, I've read enough dumb romance manga as well that includes him in some way. As like a meme form, a meme reference when people have kids or something. It's just the worst. There's just no escape. I've been brain rotted and I will not be having kids. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. It's all over. It's all over, it's all over. Time to go. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, don't worry about it. Is there anything else to say? Not really. I've done nothing. I've done nothing other than attempt to draw and suffer by means of not drawing well. So it's time to go. Have no context and want none. Man, that's fair. That's fair, that's fair. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna start the raid. Say hi if you'd like to. If not, that's okay too. Don't worry. Don't worry, don't worry. Time to go. Even though I will keep waffling on the countdown. Even though, separate to all of those even those, I'm suspicious that this title screen is still kind of loud. As always. A waffle. Man. It's just over. I just have nothing. I've just, like, as soon as I get to hit stop playing this game, like, the rest of, like, being able to relax again hits me, and suddenly I'm just really done. I have nothing left. There's nothing else exciting to even say. Could be, hopefully next time we launch this game, I do not have tech issues. Yeah, I melt, and then I get to find out which part of me is randomly sore today. Is it my arm? Is it my back? How tense was I in various areas of myself? I get the feeling that because I almost kicked my desk at the one jump scare, it's probably gonna be my legs this time. If I had to guess. It could be a knee. Again, I was sitting cross-legged and my legs got tangled and I freaked the hell out. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Goodbye. Okay. I don't know if anyone got left behind, but have a wink. Okay, bye. Goodbye, goodbye.